Hi, and welcome to the next part of Let's Play Mount & Blade Warband. I'm your host Heath, and after rescuing my delightful lady friend from deep in my enemy's territory, I've managed to escape with nary a battle. I've got stuff, I've got objectives, and by golly, I'm going to use both. Okay, there's a battle between manhunters and forest bandits. I'm going to step in to help the manhunters, assuming... Yep, rush to the aid of the manhunters. You're never really going to set yourself against them. 48! Forest bandits! Shit, those manhunters are lucky I was heading past. I was just going to tell my allies to do it, but shit. Okay, everyone, hold this position. Cavalry. No, cavalry... Follow me. Alright. So the manhunters will listen to me because I'm a mercenary commander who, you know, walked in to save their asses. So essentially now I've got a nice little line of infantry. I don't have any non-infantry units in my army, so this is... I really should start working towards getting a more varied field of people. And I've leveled up! The cavalry is going to follow me, and I've just realized what a bad idea that was, so I've told my infantry to charge. This is what happens when I try to use tactics. It doesn't end well. Particularly for those poor manhunters. I'm not sure if any of them are still standing. Okay, that one isn't. I'll see if I can't. No, he's been swamped. He's down. If something like that happens, you are a goner, regardless of how good your armor is. And here are the infantry soldiers. Boom! I've done a fair bit of damage here. I like this. Oh, no you don't. This two-handed sword is pretty sexy, now that I think about it. It's dealing a lot of damage. It let me kill a lot. I get a lot of one-shot kills with this thing. And I quite like doing that. Gallop past and slice them open, just like I did then, minus the gallop. Boom! 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 Okay, so he didn't die, but you get the idea. I want to get them both before they leave. Okay, that's shot and miss. No, you don't. No, you don't. Stop it. Stop it. I don't know where the boundary of this is. There's an arbitrary point where when they flee, they will have escaped or been routed, and after that point, if I kill them, I am not noble. Whoa! Battle 1 with only 1 wounded. 2 of the manhunters, they were really lucky. Really lucky. So 2 of them have decided to join me, and I'm not going to complain about that. Couple of Nord veterans now, so that's really cool. Couple of Nord footmen, warriors. Look at that money. Isn't that sexy? Tournaments will always be a great way to earn money in this game. Like, expensive, but still profitable. Now, I'm sure you've been known for a while, but I've only just figured out that I really should put more points into inventory management. I'm going to go ahead and level up my crossbow, even though I don't use one myself. It's still good to have all of your weapon levels nice and big. I said I want everything fairly even, but that's... So I'll get everything to 12 for now. So I'll give myself a bit more charisma, next level agility, then after that strength. After that, intelligence all the way, baby. Okay, with that... Oh, still got a few who can upgrade. Yay! Can Toshiva? I really want Toshiva to level up. I'll speak to her. Lady friend. Long time no call. Let me see your equipment. So, 22... 25, 8. So this is better for your body, but worse for your legs. 3 leg armor. Okay, I can fix that. Now you've got some level of head armor. You've got bow and arrow and a quarterstaff. Your arrows are +1 to damage, which isn't bad, I guess. But I want you to start using a sword eventually, so I will buy you one, I guess. It's not a bad idea to invest money on your characters to get them items. So we're heading to this castle here. Yeah, I'm gonna take out these looters. It's a bit out of my way, but really, I've got no must be done now objectives. So I don't really mind, you know, deviating from the path to kill a small group of enemies. Boom! Surrender or die. Let's see how my troops work when I order them to attack without me. Order the attack to begin. No casualties! Shit, I should do that more often. And 4 prisoners. I only have enough room for 6 items, so the most expensive. Return. Party. No one can level up from that. But who gives a shit? All of them died, not a single injury. Well, serious injury among my group. That was wonderful. Fuck yeah. I'm like a real general and shit. By the way, between recording sessions, I will obviously edit the videos, but what happened is, I use Fraps to record videos. I've said this in the Pokemon LP, if you've watched that. I use Fraps and it saves raw videos into my computer, and then later on I run them through Corel Video Studio, blah 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 blah, I don't actually know which program it is, to edit them. And with this in particular, not so much with Pokemon never really did this, but this LP breaks, the raw videos are broken up, the 20-minute video is broken up into more or less 6 chunks that I have to then put together on the editing program and, you know, fit at the right time so that my voice doesn't jump around and the music's not weird and all that. That's not too much of a hassle, but I never understood why. I recently looked at the folder where all those unedited videos were. I have about 4 right now that I haven't edited. And realized that for each video, like one part of editing, it's about 20 gig of data before I run it through the editing program. After that, the videos are much smaller. Incredibly so. But before I edit them, it eats up a massive amount of room in my computer. I was stunned to realize it. It explains why, a lot of things about why my computer's been, well, shit recently. Okay, so I'm going to move the foodie stuff up here, because I don't like selling food, and I like having way too much at once. I'm sure you've noticed by now that I've got, you know, I've got food for weeks for my army. It's not advisable, though. Don't do it. It's just a waste of space. It means you can't take all those items you should. But what can I say? I like to have food. Oil sells for a fair bit here, so let's go ahead and throw it. Keep the wool and the flax. And I will go ahead and... Alright, 1,300. He's got enough to pay for that. So now let's go to the arms merchant. 3,000 dinars for a balanced bastard sword. You know what? I'll take it. No, I won't. Because... No, I will! I will! And it will be mine. And this tempered military scythe can go to Dashiva when she's capable of wearing it. Speaking of, armor merchant, 43,000. Yeah, I don't have that. 44, 40. No, that would be using up too much of my, particularly considering this one is actually better. 52 plus 16. Let's see how I look in it. No, that looks ridiculous. 51.15. I still like my current armor better. Scale armor. Ugh. A lot of the stuff in this does look very silly. So, alright, this one is still paying a lot, but... Oh, 50 and 11. How much strength does it require? You know what? I will buy this one and give it to Dashiva as well. I want her to be a very useful character, so... Boom, boom, boom. Lady friend, I have a surprise for you. Talk. Let me see your equipment. Very well, it's all here. Boom! She can't put on the rest yet because she's not strong enough. I will also go ahead and move her up so that every skirmish we get into, she's a part of. Then I will go to the tavern and see if there's a... Not tavern keep, mercenary ransom broker, or that navy-based ransom broker. Book merchant! Book merchant! Yes, there are books in this game. They're really expensive, but for every book you've got... Alright, so there are two sorts of books. There's ones like this, which while they're in your inventory, you will get passive benefits from them. They will always give you +1 to wound treatment. And then there are other books. Whenever you're camped, you'll start reading that book, and once you finish, you'll always get the benefit of that book. And you don't get told explicitly what those ones give you, but you can figure it out based on the title. Method of Mechanical Theorems. Sounds like engineering to me. The Life of Alexandrus the Great. A tactician. On the art of fighting with swords. Essays on logic? Persuasive. A treatise on the value of things. Trader. I am going to buy the Book of Healing. I'm very happy to have gotten to see a book merchant. Boom, Book of Healing. You can take this jerkin as well. Jerkin. And that's most of my money, I appreciate, but it is great. What's the matter, my good man? A band of bandits. A band of bandits. Awesome. Alright, I'll help the village of Ambien. Something I... no, don't... Oh, shit, I just spent 15 dinars. Leave. Fanard. Cure. There it is. Fastest way to get to it would be swinging through that. So let's see what my character does with his little character brain. Oh, shit! Oh, shit, he ran into the enemy. We will fight you to the end. Oh, they were raiding, so we get the villagers. Awesome. Okay, this is gonna be dramatic. Close quarters hell battle with two huge forces. And already I am surrounded. God damn it! Fuck! I've been doing so well! Retreat! Okay. 94, order my troops to attack. Order the attack to begin. 13, so 16 to... continue! Call my soldiers back. Leave. Can I, like, go around him? Yes, I can. It's being raided, but you saw how much pain it cost me, and there's an enemy of sea raiders up there, too. You saw how painful it was for me to help then. I can't. You're not running from, you're running towards, you cunt. Anyone able to upgrade? A couple of the trained footmen who survived. One of them. I'm going to go ahead and throw away those looters, because they were just slowing me down and I didn't really want to keep them. Anyway, that was a minor catastrophe, but I'm glad that I decided to leave when I did. That could have turned out worse. Nord footmen! I should really start training some of my Nords into huntsmen, which would mean they would become archers. So this place has been looted by presumably the same group. The lag has started up again. Hello, old friend. I'll go ahead and stop recording for a second until I get to Ambien. And it's not helping. It looks like Ambien's already been looted. It looks like I was given the quest with not enough time to actually get to it, or my battle slowed me down enough that I couldn't. Yep, oh okay, looks like pressing the stools of my piano slowed down the lag for a second. Oh, no, the looters are still here. 27 forest bandits, let's kick their ass. Of course, I would be on almost full health. Okay. And the forest bandits have arrows fired from bows, which are used by archers. So that's kind of annoying, considering I am an entire force of infantry and nearly nothing else. That would be part of why my castle siege a few parts back went so poorly. It was fine when it was infantry on infantry, but the second they had archers, it was well shown that I don't, and that is a big disadvantage to have. You do want a fairly varied mix of archers, cavalry, and infantry, but I will just fight on for now without that. Alright, so I put my shield away, And I should have started using this like a two-handed weapon, but I'm not. That's okay though, I'll just keep on hacking away. As you know, I've put my shield back on now so that the side is protected, and these farmers are doing the duty of my soldiers. Chasing down... Yep, oh, we're cheering, battle over. Success, thankfully. So, I lost... Well, I had one wounded. Most of the forest bandits. I'm going to take it. Hides, cheese, grain, pork. Return. The village has been looted. It was being double looted, folks. Let's head to Chide. See if there's anything in... No, let's... It's still been looted? Dude, I want you to just repair already so I can loot you again. Man, it hasn't even fixed itself. I would loot this place, but it's close to a castle, which means that I could be, you know... Oh, wait, no, I don't want to loot any of these because they're not our enemies anymore. I could easily start a war if I did. Let's head up to Emerin, and if I am not mistaken, it's been taken over. Yep, it's been taken over by the green dudes since I last attacked it. And we'll remember what a disaster that was for us, don't we? So I'm going to go ahead and loot the Jesus balls out of this village after going to Drim and making some room in my inventory. So I failed that quest because I took too long. Thank God it's finally off my quest chart. I cannot even remember where I got it, alright? That was weeks ago in real life, several weeks ago in game, several hours ago in game time. But, yeah. Also, I am curious what you guys think. Should I just keep on doing this Let's Play indefinitely and maybe start a second one? Looking for all my companions. I don't care about Manrid. Farewell! Marketplace, goods merchant, fresh pork, wool, flax bundle. Sweet. Pop, pop. Alright, so all my stuff is there. Leave. And so yeah, do you guys think I should just continue doing this Let's Play until I do something we all feel is enough of a disaster for me to stop? Okay, so there's a whole bunch of Jarls there. Take a hostile action. Force the peasants to give you supplies. The villagers grudgingly bring out their stuff. Take it. Return. Take a hostile action. Loot and burn this village. Plunder the village, then raze it to the ground. Shit. Okay, so they made peace while I was doing this. I am a miler. Stay your hand. Do you have any tasks for me? I'm too busy to train them. I wish to ask you something. How goes the war? We are not at war with anyone. Oh, because we made peace, I actually stopped, so then they just appeared to visit me. Now he's following me to actually attack me, I think, but... Oh, geez, that could have turned out really badly, huh? Wow. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and sell that chicken, the ale, and the tools. I'll keep the iron since I can get it cheapy here. Do I want Deshiva on a horse? Regardless, I think I want a better horse for myself, but I don't have enough money, so I will finish that, go to the arena, and see where the next tournament I can win is. Tournament Master, will there be a tournament? Jelkana, Nara, and Dubkan. Okay, let's check our world map. Rivershag, Raven, Tulog, Nara, Dubkar, Jelkala. Okay, so there's two over in here, so I guess this will be the first time you see me venture off into the purple and yellow territories of the Kurgit Khanate and the Sanid Sultra, respectively. I think I got that in the right order. I might have, you know, mixed them up. I've easily spent less time in these territories than in Swadia, and, you know, the Nordic territories and such every time I've played. I don't know why, I just end up gravitating over here. I think, like, the enemies here just, to me, feel faster on the world map, and I don't like that. I like being able to outpace them. So I normally end up where, you know, everyone's slow and thick. So I will go ahead and make it to Nara. Ah, what the hell, you guys deserve something special. And I'm sure you figured out you got it. I will do this tournament on video. Partly because I just want to do the tournament and get the money. So, alright, some soldiers are ready to upgrade. Party, Nord Veteran, Nord Footman, Nord Warriors. I'll make all of my forces Footmen for now. But any new recruits I get will become... I'll try to get recruits from a different territory so that I have archers. So we're going to go ahead and make our way to Nara through crippling lag. And look at that little Narian traveling. Lag turns on, lag turns off, lag turns on, lag turns off. Isn't this dramatic? Pop, I'm in the city. So I'm going to go ahead and join the tournament. And rather than force you to watch more video than you expected, I guess I'll make it a surprise for you. And stop the recording. And you get to see the result. So wish me luck. Why? It's the first round, you gunts. But that doesn't mean I'm not gonna win it anyway. Aw, yeah. Let's keep going. Second round in my hands too. Third round took forever. Fourth round was actually pretty awesome. Oh dear. He's got a sword. Why does he get a sword? Taken out. By Kratos, no less. Shit. Let's check out. Yeah, I'm still doing okay on the money front. Well, on that slightly disappointing note, thanks for watching. See you later.